she does it properly, of course, Mrs. Pierce. Is that all?
No, sir. The mail.
Pay the bills and say no to the invitations. Is that all?
No, sir. There's another letter from that American millionaire, Ezra Dean Wallingford. He still wants you to lecture for his Moral Reform League.
Throw it away.
But it's the third letter he's written you, sir. You should at least answer it.
All right, leave it on the desk. I'll get to it.
If you please, sir, there's a dustman downstairs, Alfred Doolittle, who wants to see you. He says you have his daughter here.
Phew! I say,
Send the blackguard down.
he may not be a blackguard, Higgins.
Nonsense, Pickering. Of course he's a blackguard.
Whether he is or not, I'm afraid we shall have some trouble with him.
No, I don't think so. If there's any trouble to be had, he shall have it with me, not I with him.
Doolittle, sir.
Professor Higgins?
Here.
Oh, then, Governor. Oh, I talk about a very serious matter, Governor.
Born in Hounslow, but a Welsh. What is it you want, Doolittle?
I want my daughter, that's what I want, see?
Oh, of course you do. You're her father, aren't you? It's good to see you have some spark of family feeling left. She's upstairs. Here, take her away at once. Take her away. You don't suppose I'm going to keep your daughter from you?
Now, look here, Governor. Is it fair to take advantage of a man like this? The girl belongs to me. You got her. Now, where do I come in?
How dare you come here and attempt to blackmail me? You sent her here on purpose.
I don't take a man up like that, Governor.
The police shall take you up. This is a plot to extort money by threats. I shall phone the police.
Have I asked for a brass bargain? I'll leave to this gentleman here. Have I said a word about money?
What else did you come for?
Well, what would a man come for? Be human, Governor.
Alfred, you sent her here on purpose.
I was so happy, Governor, I never did.
Well, then how did you know she was here?
Well, I'll tell you if you only let me get a word in. I'm willing to tell you. I'm wanting to tell you. I'm waiting to tell you.
This man has a certain natural gift of rhetoric. Observe the rhythm of his native woodnotes wild. I'm willing to tell you. I'm wanting to tell you. I'm waiting to tell you. That's the Welsh strain in him. How did you know Eliza was here and you didn't send her?
Well, she sent back for her luggage and I got to hear about it. She said she didn't want no clothes. Now, what was I to think from that? I asked you as a parent. What was I to think?
Ah, so you came to rescue her from worse than death, eh?
That's right, Governor. Just so.
Mrs. Pierce, Eliza's father has come to take her away. Give her to him.
No. Wait a minute, Governor. Wait a minute. You and me is men of the world, ain't we?
Oh, none of the world, are we? Mrs. Pierce, I think we'd better go.
Oh, I think so indeed, sir.
Governor, I've taken a sort of liking to you. If you want to go, I'm not so set on having her back home again. But what I might be open to is an arrangement. You see, all I ask for is my rights as a father. And you're the last man alive to expect me to let her go for nothing. You see, I can tell you're one of the straight sort. So what's a £5 note to you? And what's Eliza to me?
I think you ought to know, Doolittle, that Mr. Higgins' intentions are entirely honorable.
Oh, well, of course they are, Governor. I thought they wasn't. I'd ask 50.
Do you mean to say you'd sell your own daughter for £50?
Have you no morals, man?
Nope. I can't afford them. Oh, neither could you if he was as poor as me. Oh, well, not a minute thing by the course. It's just, well, if Eliza's going to get a bit out of this, well, why not me too? You see, what am I ask you? What am I? I'm one of the undeserving poor, that's what I am. And think what that means to a man. It means he's up against middle-class morality for all the time. I don't need less than a deserving man. I need more. it's a lot more. So playing straight with you, I'm not pretending to be deserving. I'm undeserving. And I mean to go on being undeserving. I like it. And that's the truth. But when you take advantage of a man's nature to do him out of the price of his own daughter, what he's brought up, clothed and fed by the sweat of his brow, till she grown up big enough to be interesting to you two gentlemen. So I ask you, is £5 unreasonable? Or I put it to you, and I leave it to you.
Pickering, if we were to take this man in hand for 3 months, he could choose between a seat in the cabinet and a popular pulpit in Wales. I suppose we ought to give him a fiver.
He'll make bad use of it, I'm afraid.
Oh no, well, certainly I won't. Just one good spree for myself and the missus, giving pleasure to ourselves and employment to others, and satisfaction to you till it ain't been thrown away. You couldn't spend it better.
This is irresistible. Let's give him 10.
Oh no, no! The missus wouldn't have allowed to spend 10. £10 a lot of money. Makes a man feel prudent like, and then goodbye to happiness. No, you give me what I asked for. Not a penny less, not a penny more.
I'd rather draw the line at encouraging this sort of immorality. Doolittle, why don't you marry that missus of yours? After all, marriage is not so terrible. You married Eliza's mother.
Who told you that, Governor?
Well, nobody told me, but I concluded naturally.
Pickering, if we listen to this man another minute, we'll have no convictions left. £5, I think you said?
That's right, Governor.
Oh, wow!
Oh, beg your pardon, miss.
I was to say those Ronnie bells one more time.
Oh, blimey, it's Eliza. Never thought she'd clean up so good looking. She done me credit, don't she, Governor?
Hey, what are you doing here?
And don't you give these gentlemen none of your lip. She gives you any trouble, just give her a few licks and a scrap. That's the way to improve her mind. Good morning, gentlemen. Cheerio, Eliza!
By George, there's a man for you. Philosophical genius of the first warfare. Mrs. Pierce, write to Mr. Ezra D. Wallingford and tell him if he wants a lecturer to get in touch with Mr. Alfred P. Doolittle. A common dustman, but one of the most original moralists in all of England.
Yes, sir.